How's it going?
All right, Rocky. First question is going to go to Chris Solari with the Detroit Free Press.
Hey, Rocky. This obviously wasn't what you probably envisioned coming back, I guess. What was that first half like for you, and how did you kind of emotionally deal with it? Coach said you kind of kept a level plane mentally on it, but how tough was that?
Yeah, it definitely was tough. This is not what I wanted to do coming home, but at the end of the day, we just got to learn from it. I try to stay as level-headed as I can, and I think I got better throughout the game. But obviously, turnovers they kill games.
Our next one, we're going to go out to Matt Charbonneau with the Detroit News.
Rocky, I wanted to ask, obviously, those first couple of games, we saw you play really well. We saw that confidence. What changed today? Not saying you lost confidence, but we saw some indecision, some throws missed. Was it just the way the game started? And, when it starts like that, it's kind of hard to turn it around. Is that kind of what we saw out there a little bit today?
Yeah, I think I just tried to do a little bit too much. I saw that, we kind of need to make some plays, and I probably overstepped my boundaries a little bit. But, it comes back to just processing the play, playing each play as an individual game. And that's what we're going to do next week.
And I want to ask you real quick. We've talked a lot about your leadership, and today aside, Mel talks about the process. How important is it for you, and especially in your role, to get this team to try and put this in the rearview mirror, and how do you do that over the next couple of days?
Yeah, it's really important. I think we do it exactly the way we did 2 weeks ago. We lost to Rutgers, which was a big loss, and the team, we didn't pout about it. We didn't think that we were just going to go 0-8. We came together and we ended up beating Michigan. So it's going to have to be the same thing this week. Go back, show up on Sunday, show up on Monday, ready to work, have a good week of practice, and then give Indiana our best.
We'll go out to Matt Wenzel with Live.
Hey, Rocky, there was some speculation on the broadcast that you looked like you were playing fully healthy, maybe a lower body injury, and I think it was the pick that got returned for a score. It looked like the left leg or something couldn't really hold yourself up. Was there anything to that today?
No, I mean, everybody's banged up. Everybody's got pain and injuries and whatever. So there's really nothing we can talk about there. We just got to execute the game plan.
Thanks, Rocky.
We'll go out to Rico Cooney with Spartan Mag.
Hey, Rocky, can you talk a little bit about, I guess, your mindset at the beginning of the game, then through the middle of the game, and then through the end of the game? I guess kind of the highs and lows, and how you felt like you handled it, and how you would want to handle a situation like that going forward. Yeah,
so at the beginning of the game, try to stay as level-headed throughout the whole game as I can. And I thought I was good at the beginning of the game, just execute the play, keep the drive alive, keep moving. And we did that. We had a few penalties that killed us, that killed our drives. And then towards the middle of the game, it was started to get down. And in my head, I started feeling that I needed to do more than I should have. And that was a mistake, obviously. And that's something that I can look back on and fix. But towards the end of the game, I got back to that neutral thinking of process the play, treat every play as this individual game, execute the play, and then move on. So it's just, I got to be level-headed that whole time, as well as our whole team.
In that respect, just as a follow-up, so this was probably a really big learning experience for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a good learning experience for our whole team. I hate to have that rookie moment, so to speak, today, especially coming home. But at the end of the day, I'm going to learn from it and get better.
Thank you.
Okay, we got time for two final questions for Rocky. We'll go to Jim Comparoni and wrap up with Graham Couch.
Hey, Rocky, when the team gets behind like that, how difficult is it to try to execute against a defense like Iowa, the way they keep everything in front, and you're trying to press to make a play? How much difficult did it compound the way Iowa plays? First of all, and on that, one of the interceptions was that screen pass. You try to get it over. I think there was some pressure coming from the edge a little bit. Can you describe what happened on that play also? And was that an example of you maybe trying to press to create something?
Yeah, I mean, so first of all, it is extremely hard to move the ball quickly on Iowa's defense. They do a good job of keeping everything in front, like you talked about. You know where they're going to be. They're not going to make mistakes. They're going to be in their spots. So It was tough to move on, but ultimately, if you want to win games, that's what you got to do. That's what our team's got to work on. And I think we're close, but we just need to have just a little bit more patience and execute the game plan, myself especially. And then, yeah, that pick, it was just a little naked rollout, and I thought I had leverage on the out route, and I just didn't throw it far enough. Didn't quite get it out there. And yeah, probably should have thrown it away. A guy in my face. You just got to make a smart play there.
Graham.
Yeah, Rocky, you only went deep twice this week after going deep, I think 13 times last week. You completed both of them. Was that a lot of what Iowa was taking away? Just the way the game was going, the timing of it, that not being as much a part of the game plan as a week ago, what went into that?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of both. You know, that's one of their strengths as a defense, is taking away the big pass, and they do a good job of that. And also, that wasn't really our game plan. You know, we knew that they were strong in that category, so we're trying to attack them underneath and do what we could there. But you know, it's just about taking what the defense gives you. And against Iowa, they're not going to give you too many deep shots. So we took what we could and we executed what we could.
Our final one's going to go to Chris Solari quickly.
Yeah, Rocky, I guess, can you talk a little bit about the day that Tyler Hunt had and his transition to becoming not just a tight end, but also a running weapon for you guys?
Yeah, I'm really proud of him. He's a fantastic athlete. You know, one of the best athletes on the team. People don't really give him enough credit for how athletic he is. And to come from punting to a skill position is a big deal, especially the mental part of the game. You know, when you're a punter, I was a punter, so you don't got to think about much. You know, kick it left, kick it right. But for him to come in and really understand the offense, know where to line up, know what adjustments to make, he's doing a good job, and he's only going to continue to get better.
All right. Thank you, Rocky.
Thank you.